Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for clicking the video. It means a lot to you guys. Keep clicking. If you guys keep clicking, I'll keep making. I love saying that intro, and we're back for a new season. We have Survivor 44. This season is we've all kind of been talking about this kind of off air, and now we get on and we kind of have to repeat all the inside jokes we have about this cast now, including Massa, which will explain as things go on. There's just a lot. This cast is like. There's a lot with this cast, but there's such little. There really is like just such little.
They are very tiny.
There's just a lot of with this cast. But before we do that, I just want to like just random news here. And of course we have, because again, I feel like I kind of have to introduce the squad back as well as a new guest, Sky, the professional Eagles hater and Dak Prescott hog writer.
Meat writer. I'm on his meat off daily.
Underdog, he is back as well. He's not here very often, obviously, because he's a baseball feed. But he's back. Underdog, how do you feel about the future of America?
I feel like go Packers.
Exactly.
Damn.
Bitter, he is back. You're a resident hater. He is here. You guys are always asking me when is Bitter gonna post a video? When is Bitter gonna post a video? I don't know, but he's always
remind
here.
him.
Y'all should be asking me when I'm gonna post a video. It's been like 2
That's
years.
right. And we have our special guest, my protege, my Spencer in training, Meme View. He has a coffee pot as his profile.
Got some hot coffee pot.
Exactly. It's because he's hot. Well, I mean,
whoa.
So, anyways, the first thing I want to touch on is actually something completely unimportant, but I thought it was kind of funny. Have you guys seen that Jeff Probst is trying to make a podcast for Survivor? And it's the official CBS podcast for Survivor.
Yeah, I saw that shit, bro.
I like it because they are saying that it's going to be like a behind the scenes, but just the idea of CBS having an official podcast for Survivor, it just feels like so like they're like trying to like monopolize the
posted
market.
by Jeff Probst too. That's so weird.
It's
I
just
wish this was on
wonder
season
how many-
41 so bad.
Yeah. Okay.
How many times can I say guys in the podcast?
Yeah. I want to get everyone's thoughts. Underdog first. How do you feel about Probst starting his podcast?
Well, I feel like Probst is just so awkward, and he's like out of touch now. Like he's gotten worse as a host.
Right. It's just so out of touch. Like with this with the production, they're good at making. Well, good is a tough word to say, but their like thing is making the show. Their thing is not commenting or understanding the show. So
I mean, Jeff used to be good at that, but like now the questions he asks the tribal are so stupid.
He's just so like far gone and out, and it shows in their production choices just how far away he is from how the game actually works and what's important, in the game. I feel like that's going to show in this podcast. But what's promising for me is that hopefully it's not that. Hopefully they stick to what they kind of are advertising it as, which is just simply a behind the scenes podcast. They're just going to explain, like this happened here, or like we had to stop the challenge here, blah, blah. If it's that, I have no problems. But if it's going to be Jeff Probst trying to like talk about his opinions or like that's going to be so cringy. Scott, thoughts?
Okay, so my ideal podcast for Jeff Probst is it's set up like Joe Rogan. He has like a mic, cigars, or whatever, right? And there's like a cast, and he just says like racist shit all the time. Just like
We don't live in that beautiful kind of world, Sky.
Yeah, but honestly, I don't like it. I don't like it. I think he's gonna be a freaking cornball in it. I don't want that. If it's just the behind the scenes and it's like, we did this cool shit here, this cool, that's fine. But if it's all just Jeff Probst and it's like CBS Jeff Probst,
it's like his like excuse for having a talk show that like isn't gonna get canceled, then that's gonna be really annoying. Bitter.
I wish this would have happened earlier. This would have been great on 41 when he would have to explain why the guys thing happened. That would have been great content. And then he also would have to explain the who was that guy that got kicked off because of drugs and he's trans.
Jackson.
Jackson. Yeah, Jackson. That would have been also great to hear his podcast after that episode.
Yeah, I feel like that is where this is like as much as we're joking, I feel like this is going to be like actually kind of helpful when like shit is just like, what the hell just happened? Hopefully they can shine some sort of light as to what happened. The issue is like, how open can he be, being that the players aren't even allowed to talk about any strategy, even if the episode that they got voted out has already aired. They aren't allowed to disclose anything until the whole season's over. So what could Jeff say? Like, while the season's still going about someone who just got voted out? Like, it's just, to me, God.
It's just going to be like, on this one, we had to have 5 crew members help with this. And you don't really know that guy. He had to clean up Jackson's poop behind the bush. That's going to be the podcast.
No,
it's going to be
yeah,
production.
I think that the big problem is just going to be like, how much can they really give us without spoiling things about the edit and how they feel about the cast members? And especially with production and everyone on set knowing who won. I think that's going to be a really hard thing, especially with the people who make the podcast being the exact same people who were on the show. Because again, the key thing here is it's the first official Survivor podcast. So I'm guessing the people from SEG, which is the company who shoots and makes Survivor, they're probably going to be making the same podcast. And if they are, they're all going to know the winner. How is that not going to bleed over? I'm a little skeptical, but then again, it could be silly, could be good. Who knows? Last one, Meme. What do you think?
I think Jeff's kind of a goofy goober, so not exactly like, I think it could be interesting. Like, maybe if they brought back like returning like other players, and like they could talk about the game.
Not Carla, but yeah.
Not Carla. Maybe like
think,
Gabler, like actually fun characters.
Right. I feel like the biggest issue with it is just going to be like the logistics and the fact that can Jeff Probst get out of his own way and actually make like a good piece of podcast. Like, if he's going to like try and again like do his little talk show thing, it's just not going to work. Like, Jeff can't do that. He's not that guy. He's not him.
He's going to be asking himself questions like a tribal.
Exactly. So we'll see. Getting into the cast, I mean, I remember like we all kind of slowly filtered in on this little broadcast thingy, and we all just slowly started to roast the shit of this cast. I mean, this cast is not exactly exciting. We're all really excited for like the downfall of the cast more than the actual cast itself. We talked about like how it's going to be funny to watch the cast kind of flop, than it would to actually see them succeed, which shows, I think, just how little interest we have so far. Obviously, we're being super negative because that's all you can really do. It's hard to get on a bandwagon when you haven't seen anything, and the only thing you've gotten is 4 minutes of the season where they do nothing except talk. So we'll see. I don't know. I mean, obviously, production's really high on that this season, and of course, Bitter always tells me don't listen to production. Doesn't matter what they say, but to me, when they go so far as to say it in the preview, there's definitely something here. It's not necessarily has to be good, but there's something that production thinks is fantastic about this season, which of course I'm taking with a grain of salt, considering that production thought Worlds Apart was going to be like the big 30th season, like what a great season. And then it's like, Worlds Apart, and it's not as good as they thought it was. Of course, there's people who disagree, but I think overall, it wasn't what production thought it was going to be, like a Heroes vs. Villains Cagayan type of season. And so I feel like, do we think this season is going to live up to what production says it's going to live up to?
Absolutely not.
Yes.
Terribly. It's going to fail miserably compared to what they're
I'm curious, Bitter. What he said? Yes, that doesn't make any sense.
Well, Spencer, I don't know if you forgot. This is the gayest season of Survivor yet, and that's an achievement.
Right. That's an achievement. I think. See, it's confusing because you want to believe production and that they have no incentive to lie, but they have all the incentives to lie. Like, they literally every incentive that they have is to lie and tell us that the season's going to be great, because we have to watch the entire season to figure out if they were lying or not.
Yeah, they're not going to say it's shit. Please watch.
Exactly. But I would ask, like, why would they specifically say one of the most inspiring seasons to me, which actually scares me.
Because someone's gonna I don't know.
Right.
Someone's gonna freaking die. That's why.
The first gay kiss on Survivor.
Someone is going to die.
Like some sob story, just the entire season. It's just gonna be like a giant sob story, and then someone's gonna win who's like an underdog. And that
already happened.
Hey, I'd be down to win $1 million.
Right, exactly. Yeah, I was just gonna say. I feel like, and I want to go around and get your guys' thoughts. What do you think of production hyping this season up? We'll go Sky first.
They do this shit same shit, different year. Okay. Just like the Cowboys, the same. Like I don't trust them. But this cast, like if it was like 43's cast or whatever, something different, I'd be like, okay, let them cook.
To be fair,
cast.
To be fair, we really weren't that high on 43 cast. I
kind of, but look, dude, when we have like peanut heads on every single cast,
we were pretty
freaking,
down on that.
Every single cast member's like a freaking peanut head, bro. That look like some random person they just got off the street. Like, you want to play Survivor? Like, sure. And they got. I'm kind of worried. All these players look like old. Like I'm telling you guys, all these players look like people that have played before. But like look at like Bruce looks like Abraham, right? That one girl looks like Kellen from Ghost Island. I think they just got a bunch of people that kind of look like people from older seasons and got them on the same cast.
It's almost like the cast is trying to impersonate a different cast.
Yeah.
Bitter, what do you think about the production hyping this up?
Yeah, it's basically what Sky said. They always do this. I mean, they kind of did downplay last season, didn't they?
Yeah, they apparently production hated last season. I mean, that's like the word on the street. Apparently, is that production want to get through last season as quick as possible to get to this season, which they feel like it's going to be some great season.
And they loved 42, right? They were hyping. So usually production,
production hasn't really hyped up a season since 38. They really thought 38 was great, and they really liked 34 as well. And then before that, it was 30.
About 40.
Oh well, obviously.
Well, you don't really need to hype up 40.
Yeah, I mean,
I guess.
But the seasons that production, let's just say, overhyped were 34 because of the whole Sari, like she has a storyline, and then Sandra and the pre-merge, and then the whole Zeke thing. They and then the Sarah thing. They hyped up 38 because like they're like three favorite people to bring back. Came back, and David and Kelly and Joe and Aubrey. Like, those are all people who they really, really like. I think that's why, and also Devins. And they're hyping up this season. I'm guessing because there's some sort of storyline that they really like. Obviously, in all of these seasons, production really liked either a winner or a fan favorite. Right? In 38, it was Rick Devins who they really liked, and I guess production didn't mind the fact that he in the end gets kicked out in the finale episode. In 34, they really like Sarah, and in 30, they really, really like Mike. So who are they really liking from this season? They're like, oh my god, this person has a fantastic story. I'm so curious as to what they're thinking, that they are like, this is the most inspirational season of Survivor ever. I doubt it, but we'll see.
Mass has got me worked.
So let's just get into our list. I feel like there's not much else to get to unless anybody else has some closing thoughts. I feel like we kind of just have to get into our list. I had no idea what to do going in, so I'm just putting all the people who don't give me a good feeling at the bottom, and all the people who seem like decent players at the top. That's it.
So
it's
17 people at the bottom and 1%.
Right, exactly. Yeah,
they're
all tied for 18.
They're all gonna get medevaced episode 1.
Exactly.
Don't give me hope.
Okay, so we'll just go in order. I'll go first. I have Jamie at 18. Jamie is the old lady who really reminds me of the lady Susie. I think Susie Smith.
She's old. She's 35, Spencer.
No, I get it, but she she again, Susie Smith. She really, really reminds me of her. Again, someone who I just think like she's going to be completely oblivious to what's going on around her and how people judge her. I remember the moment where Susie basically told, I think it was Sugar or someone like that she voted for them and was going to vote for them again today, and that's not amazing very good gameplay. Who?
It's an amazing gameplay.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
Who'd you put it? Freaking, I forgot. Who'd you put it?
Yeah, exactly. They're all very forgettable.
Was it Jamie?
Jamie. Yep, Jamie. Yep.
Bro, she literally is Susie. She looks like Susie. I keep saying every single one of these people you can say looks like another cast member.
It's almost like all these people were made in the lab, but not in like a good lab. Like in a bad lab.
They were special needs lab.
Walter White's like van lab.
Walter White's van lab. Exactly.
He cooks good shit though.
The one that makes like the freaking popcorn instead of the fucking
exactly.
Meth.
Pop chips. Exactly.
Popcorns or whatever.
Underdog. Who do you have at 18? I cannot believe we're doing power rankings for this cast.
Okay, well, you can't win Survivor if you're dead. And I think there's someone who's going to die in episode 1. And that's Bruce.
From the previews.
So, yeah.
Who?
Bruce.
He's dead as hell.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, Bruce is just dead.
Yeah, he's gone.
What if you didn't vote him out and you brought him to the end and they voted for him if he was dead? Does that count?
That would be insanity.
Why would they give $1 million to a corpse?
What if you hate? What if the other person jam him?
What if it's like Russell Hands?
Russell Hands.
Bruce Hands versus a dead corpse.
I put in my Discord server that we were gonna do it. We had the whole group back together. We're recording the podcast tonight, and we have a special guest. And they think it's Russell Hantz. Just funny.
I wish.
I'm sorry for
They really
disappointing
think
guys.
we're that.
Hey,
we're that good at
Spencer.
Hey Spencer,
Let me touch
Your
your
podcast
The
Yes,
rankings
awesome.
are wrong.
the
Now,
podcast
let
is
me tell
flawed.
you.
We
Hey,
need to vote. The viewers
Spencer.
need to vote for the podcast.
Let me touch your cock. Okay.
What?
Make
That's
Survivor
crazy.
great again.
We need to get a dumbass girl alliance in this podcast.
Exactly.
We get some hot bitches in this one.
All right. So
My turn?
number 18, Sky.
Yeah, I'm doing the same strategy. Bruce is gonna freaking die on episode 1. You heard it here first. He's dead as hell. He's not
No,
gonna
I
live.
said it first. What do you mean?
His
Yeah,
his family's never seeing him again. All right, because he's dead as hell.
That's
Well,
crazy.
see him on
Um,
Survivor.
That's what the rumors are saying. At least that he's the one that like everyone's like, oh my god, he's dying. What?
Well,
And
it isn't even
so-
rumors. It's just like if you pause the preview, you can clearly see it's Bruce.
Yeah, exactly. Rumors.
I hope
So
Bruce is not that. That will hurt my power rankings.
yeah, if Bruce is not the one that's dead as hell, this is
Watch it
really
be
gonna
like
affect the rankings.
Brandon or something that's dead.
That
Yeah.
would suck so much.
Anyway, he's getting medevac day 1. Lock it in right now.
Lock it in. Okay.
The
all
current
right, well,
line right now is minus 3.5. So
minus
if you wanna bet,
3.5 is crazy.
Yeah, Bruce
right.
gets medevac.
We are going to do that. All right. Next, we have number 18 for Bitter.
All right, I got Franny, Zesty, Marin. I just started reading her profile and I looked at her and I'm like, oh, this girl's like, 35. Then I was like, oh, she's 23. And then she said Zesty, and I'm like, okay, she's at 18. So
Wait, how old is she actually? I don't remember.
23. She's 23.
She's 20. Oh, this is Franny Martin. Franny
Yeah.
Zesty Martin. Oh yeah.
Marin.
Yeah, this girl, yeah.
Who like sits there with a straight face and calls themselves zesty? That's something you call your friends.
Probably gay. Wow. Man.
That's crazy.
People who call
she's-
themselves allies probably call themselves Zesty.
Yeah.
I'm zesty for gay people. I'm an ally. I
Wait,
help
did
people
she
get
call
it.
herself an ally?
No,
No,
this
because
is
she's
Jimmy
one of
Schreier.
them. She's one of them.
She's one.
She does
She
say
is-
she says positive about Marianne,
one of
and
them
anyone's
gays.
positive about Marianne, it's not all right in my book.
Yeah.
She's
We should
obviously
care.
has something wrong in the head. Number 18, meme.
Well, I have Helen at 18th,
Okay.
and the only note I wrote down for her was she'd be looking like a first boot.
She does. She has vibes of first boot, but I have her a lot higher because she looks like Erica.
She kind of gives me like the last first
Erica
boot vibes,
vibes
which I
for
kind of
me.
forgot her name.
The last first boot was
Oh shoot, who was it?
Oh,
Well,
Mariah.
Rainbow
Yeah,
Girl.
Mariah. I think she's
Right.
gonna be really nice, but just not
yeah,
very useful in
Marianne?
challenges. So
Or-
they're gonna get her out of the get her out really.
yeah.
early.
Well, that's the thing. Like Mariah was out because she just couldn't convince Ellie to do an all girls alliance.
Yeah.
I could see Helen kind of feeling in that same. I feel like every season now there's like an all girls alliance, at least that tries to happen. Which
There
is
was like
it
there
never
wasn't there like
works. It
3 that
never
was
works.
tried on last season. At this
yeah,
time?
literally like 18 of them tried. Like every person tried to make their own all girls.
Stop
alliance.
trying. Give up. It's not gonna work.
When I go on Survivor, I'm gonna try to make a all girls alliance too.
You
I'm gonna
can't
be
just
like,
identify as a woman.
Exactly. I'm like, I identify as a. What are you gonna
You
do?
can't vote me
Oh,
out or
dude.
you're sexist.
Get
Yeah,
3
exactly.
bros to make an all women's alliance.
I actually identify as a coffee pot. Actually,
Exactly. Exactly. Number 17 for me. I got Carolyn. I don't know. She just like seems
Really?
nuts. Like nuts. Absolutely nuts.
I have
Like,
so much.
she just,
fire.
like-
Yo, watch I talk about my wigger.
yes. Caroline, is it Weiger or Wigger?
Wigger.
It's
I
Wigga.
really hope it's Wigger.
It is
Or-
officially
or
Wigger.
Wigger,
People,
yeah.
You
people
heard
that
it here.
didn't know the context.
What is a
of that were
Wigger?
Like, what the fuck?
Oh, Wigger. I have no idea. But
A Wigger
I
is
don't know, like-
Carolyn.
like it's crazy because she's obviously on here for her story. She talks about her addiction so much in here, and it's like I could totally see that she's not cast because she's a good player.
Wait, she was addicted to what?
Yeah, she's addicted to
Drugs.
alcohol.
Walter White's good stuff.
Addicted to
obviously.
love. Sorry.
I think it's alcohol. Yeah. And so
She should have
she's
stayed
like,
addicted, so she
She,
didn't get on this
she,
freaking
gets, she
season.
gets alcohol as a reward and relapses.
that's
the opposite
crazy.
of what she
She
went out
made
to
an
accomplish.
alcoholic, so
Well, maybe
she
it was
couldn't
drugs. No.
perform this
Yeah,
season.
I think she might have been just full addiction to drugs.
Well, I
And
know.
for today's reward challenge, heroin.
Cocaine.
Today's
Yeah,
a reward challenge for freaking.
But to me, it's like-
Today's reward
I-
challenge, you get to ride on Walter White's van.
Ooh.
I feel like she just gives off the vibe like she's not there to be a player. She's there as a story, maybe as a character, but she's not there, like because she's a fantastic player, and that kind of puts her low on my list right off the bat. 17 for you guys.
I got Carson at 17 because he's okay. First of all, he's 20, and like 20-year-olds have sucked in the new era, and also he looks like such a total geek. He's like, I read FBI interrogation tactics before I came on here. Like, buddy, you weigh 100 pounds. You're not interrogating anybody.
Interrogation tactics.
Interrogating that ass.
Bro,
He's just gonna be waterboarding people in this.
Literally, he's gonna be like, "Tell me who voted for me."
Are you in any alliances?
You like waterboards people? That'd be hilarious.
Don't tell me you voted for me.
It's crazy.
New strategy. Boston Rob will never.
He's gonna be making an idol.
I'm the villain.
On island.
I'm the villain of the season. All right, number 17, Sky.
Hold up. I got Yamil, Mr. Yamil. I think that he's gonna be like so gay, so zesty. So, like, I think he's gonna. I'm not blind. I think he's actually going to like assault someone. Not the verbal assault.
Those are big accusations, man.
Not the verbal assault either. It's gonna be.
Okay, you're being specific too.
It's not gonna be like
Would you like to go into more details, guys?
It's gonna be like it's Dan all over again.
He's gonna freaking like grow. I'm being so serious when I say this. All right? Currently, the over under is minus 5. All right, so
is Jamil Yamian?
Yeah.
Okay, I was like, who's Jamil?
But yeah, I think he's gonna do something crazy. I really do. But I think it's gonna be early vote. I think it's gonna be like that thing.
Carson gets like, victimized in 4K. Yeah. That's crazy.
Someone's gonna become a victim. All right, someone is going to become a victim.
Victim.
Yeah, you should talk to the authorities, guy. You seem pretty sure.
I am very sure. All these people become, okay, wait, hold up. What? Wait, no, what I'm saying is, right, I think that he's going to be, like, so freaking annoying that his trimates are acting like, we can't keep this dude around. Like, we got it.
That's what you were saying?
The strategy. This guy.
I could see that.
Yes, that's literally what's going to happen. Like, they're like, screw strategy. This guy is such a terrible guy to be around. I don't want to be around this dude.
He's so annoying that I literally just might vote him out. Like,
no, yes. But they won't be able to say that, though. They'll be like, we love him. He's great.
We have to let him go.
Like Marianne,
just like Marianne.
Yeah. So yeah, he's gonna get his ass voted that because he's annoying, and I think he's gonna grub someone, and they're gonna be
because
like Marianne was grub someone, but they're not gonna do anything until like final 5. Like
it's crazy because Marianne.
No, he's gonna be worse though. He's going to be worse. Marianne never groped anybody. Okay, she leaves
that we know of, allegedly.
That we know of. All right, number 17, Bitter.
Oh yeah, so I like that pick, Sky. I also have Yamil Arocho at 17. He says he wants to play like Suri because he wants to emulate her and win. Suri's lost 3 times.
Suri's lost 4 times.
I hope it happens the same for him. That'd be great.
Fact check.
Also, he loves to do bearded drag at Halloween. So
yeah, that was really weird.
Survivor finally got their drag queen on Survivor. The only way I'd be cool with it is if he is actually dressed in drag the whole time on Survivor. That'd be pretty funny.
Yeah. Meme view. Give me your number 17.
Okay, I have Bruce kind of like for the same reason. I think he's just gonna die in the first challenge, and even if he doesn't, I don't see him like making it past.
Wait. Who did you have below the person who you think's gonna die?
Helen. They just look like a bro. Like even like I feel like even a dead Bruce is more capable of winning than a alive Helen.
That's crazy. Bro.
And even if like Bruce doesn't like die, I still don't see him making it. He seems like a late pre-merge boot to me, even if he doesn't like.
Yeah, Bruce just doesn't like he. Like he.
I don't like this
character doesn't win.
Which one's
Helen? Character like never wins.
Helen's the one that looks like they don't do anything. So like
she's Asian.
Like
the Asian one.
Yeah. There we go.
Okay.
I think so.
Yeah. Well, her last name's Lee, so with an I. So I mean, come on now.
This is not Chang.
Oh my god.
All right. Next we have 16 for me. I got Josh, Mr. Zesty Boy.
No,
Josh.
You say that about a lot of people here.
They're all
Franny zesty.
Josh to me again, just like what skills? Like I'm looking at his picture. Like
he's a doctor. Maybe he can help Bruce not die.
What skills? He is a doctor, Spencer.
Let me just hold on. Pause.
No.
Let me just read his like just a snippet of his bio. Why do you want to be part of Survivor? See, now most people here, again, like me, I'd say, oh well, I want to win the game, or oh, I don't care about the money. I just want to make the game fun. or I just want to have fun or whatever. No, he says, I want to be part of Survivor to prove to myself any other little gay black boy or girl that you can do anything if you put your
mind. Little gay black boy and girl will feel my touch.
Like, bro,
Spencer, do you relate to that, Spencer?
As a little gay black girl, do you relate to that?
To me, it's just like, I'm just like, why is that your first instinct? Like, it's not to win the game. It's not to win the money. Like, if you hear that in casting and you're a casting producer and you don't immediately mark it as a red X, as someone who's on there not to win, not to have fun, not to be a crazy person, to prove to gay black boys, like, if that's his motivation, how does that not X him out immediately on casting? That's the worst motivation going into.
Maybe the casting director was a little black girl, and that's
exactly. Well,
was she gay?
It's Jesse Tannenbaum. I don't know what the hell, but Lynn Spillman was killing it for the first, I think, 39 seasons, and then this dude Jesse Tannenbaum has come on recently and just stunk it up.
Blew the whole thing up.
Like, just blew it up. Absolutely ass.
But this is another one, right? This dude looks like Jeremy Crawford from season 37. Yeah, another.
He does.
He's like a skinnier like Jeremy.
Yeah, exactly.
They should retitle the season 44 lookalikes.
Yeah, dude. Like, I'm telling you, look like every single time you guys are I'm gonna say who they look like. I'm gonna find someone. This is the Jeremy Crawford right here.
Number 16 for you, underdog.
I got Wigga.
Okay,
yeah, it's catching on.
She just seems really like unstable. Like,
yeah, she just seems
rubs
unstable.
rocks against themselves. That's not a normal thing to do.
And it's funny because like her whole story is about how she's like stable now and she used to be unstable, but she just still
does not look stable.
Oh, she lives her life like she's on crack. Like,
well, that's the thing. It's like it seems like she used to have addiction and now she replaces it with just being nuts instead. You know what I mean? Like,
she's a lot of candy now. That's not healthy.
She's now high on life.
She's like addicted to be like
high on life.
She's addicted to being just like just a mess.
Addicted to being
she's addicted on life.
Either going to be really, really fun to watch or really annoying to watch. So we'll just have to see. I mean, her favorite hobbies are gardening, ice skating, and rescuing bunnies. Get your goofy ass out of here.
There's no way that she's a gardener.
Shot, bro.
He said there's no way she's a gardener when she said rescuing bunnies isn't weird or anything. No shot she's a gardener. No shot she's a gardener.
That energy, like I think she could catch bunnies with her energy. But
she likes jawbreakers. Yeah, good. Yeah.
Me be interviewing her and saying, "Build me a garden right now, bitch."
She likes jawbreakers and atomic fireballs.
You like gardens? Name me every single plant ever right now.
Sunflower.
Oh my God. Yeah,
it's like name me 10 flowers.
Exactly.
Because the first thing she says is like not a flower.
It's like the flowers.
Brick.
She says Game of Thrones. I mean,
Wigga is just not it. She really is not it. I'm sorry.
She's my Wigga. She's good.
She's my Wigga.
She's my Wigga. So.
I'm just waiting for someone next season to be named Kraka.
Young Kraka.
Anyway,
they bring Kraka and Massa back.
Kraka and Massa back on the same season is crazy. All right,
I'm trying to find who Wigger looks like.
Yes, yeah. She's like
she gives me Debbie vibes.
Yeah, Debbie, like like crazy woman type.
Yeah. She's like Debbie mixed with who was the old lady on 41?
Heather?
Tiffany.
Heather.
No, Heather is like a geriatric patient.
Do we have any other drug? Do we have any other drug?
Heather's deaf because she never talked in the damn season. Come on now. It's just no.
She's like a younger version.
Right. She's like I guess much younger and much more entertaining. Hopefully.
I mean,
number 16.
Drugs will age you.
Yes.
Oh, she kind of looks like that one girl from Worlds Apart. What?
Number 16. Underdog.
I just gave it. It's Sky's turn.
Oh yeah, sorry, Sky.
Anyway, my number 16 is Claire. I think she is the black Jewish person.
Why did you point that out, Sky? It's not like she pointed that out in her bio.
Racist.
Anyway,
it's queer black.
Yeah, her job is that she's an investor, and automatically, I don't like you if you. I invest in the. You may have never heard of it, the stock market. Yeah, shut up.
In tech, have you ever heard of Apple?
Yeah, she probably was on the NFTs.
NFT, it's not the NFL, bro.
I was trying to remember what it was called.
She'd be pretty rich if she invested in NFL.
Yeah, she did it. She probably forgot it. She was like, "Oh yeah, NFTs are the next big thing." She probably said that at one point. Really, if I'm being honest, guys, I have not read any of their bios. I've not watched any of their videos. It's all going off looks, really. and I'm just not liking what I see.
Just good old fashioned unconscious bias.
Yeah, basically.
Right.
So it's not my fault, okay, if there is a bunch certain skin color at the bottom of my list. All right, it's not my fault.
Why would you point that out yourself?
Bro just really went out and said that.
Why would you say you put all the Asians at the bottom? That's pretty messed up.
I think there's only one Asian actually in this cast. Let me see.
That's insane.
So if you put her at the
Yeah, I put the Asians at the very
Right.
bottom. Wait, isn't Matt Asian or not?
Matt? No, maybe.
Oh yeah, Matthew Blankenship.
Yeah, he
is.
looks
Also,
a little
Matt
bit
is
smart.
Matt's gay, right?
Yeah, Matt's gay.
One of them is.
We had a list of all the people on the LGBT.
Yes.
Let me
pull that up real quick. Let me pull that up real quick. There's 6. It said.
Matt, I'm surprised. Of course you expect like Yam Yam, but Matt, I didn't expect.
Okay, so let me see. Well, there's 2 Matts. So it said
two Matts. Oh no,
the one with the beard.
The one with the
beard's a gay guy.
Relationship.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Anyway, it says it has the most Labigoqua contestants out of any season with 6. Carolyn, Claire, Franny, Josh, Matthew, and Yam Yam.
I knew there was something about Franny. I knew. Did I call it that she was an ally? I knew it. I
literally said she's one of them.
One at a time.
I need to change my bottom 6 now to those people.
Call yourself Zesty. I just know.
Zesty, no. Yep. And it's shocking. It's absolutely shocking. Number 16 for Bitter.
All right, I put Sarah Wade just because this whole time I was reading, I was like, oh, this is a really just boring old person, just like Franny, and it turns out she's only 27. Like, why are you casting a bunch of young girls who are like old ladies?
You said you thought Franny was a boring old person.
Bro, she does look like an old person.
She's 27. That's so
I know. You look at her
her
picture. I'm like, she's dressed like an older person.
Yeah.
She's a management consultant.
I just opened my mouth. Oh my god. Sorry.
What? Anyways.
What?
She'll probably be okay.
Number 16. Though.
I have Maddie. I didn't. She just looks like so boring to me. I feel like she's also gonna suck at challenges. She's not gonna be good at challenges. I feel like she's not gonna be good at social either. She just looks like kind of like a boring person.
People are saying like people who like I guess know her in real life are saying she's like a class clown, like funny. But
she's a woman.
I need to see some receipts.
Bro,
talking about how her boyfriend is like her greatest accomplishment. So.
And she's also kind of giving me Cassidy vibes, so that's another like downgrade.
Yeah.
Nah, bro, she like definitely the type of person like put on a private story on Snapchat, like, oh my god, me and my friends are so crazy, and it's like her like jumping over a small ass gate or something like that.
It's like I'm not like other girls. I listen to Taylor Swift.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not like other girls. My boyfriend beats the shit out of me daily. Yeah.
No, you know her boyfriend's like a soy simp.
No. She said he's the hottest guy at NYU.
That's what she's saying.
He's got to be racist.
She also mentioned she hates mansplaining.
She's gonna put it out.
Her pet peeves are elitists, mansplaining, impatience, and having
her husband's a beta
cuck. Guys, having sand on her feet. Bruh.
Wait, who's it again?
Bro,
what is she, Luke Skywalker? I don't like saying it's squishy. It's everywhere.
Wait, what cast member is this again? Maddie?
Maddie Pomela.
Bro, oh my god, she actually does look like her boyfriend beats her like on a daily basis.
Yo, Sky.
What?
Sky is going off the hook tonight, bro.
Allegedly, she looks like
that. Does Maddie look like any other Survivor player?
I'm trying to think. She kind of reminds me of Gabby.
Who was it? Like Figgy or what's her name?
I feel like
Gabby without glasses, kind of.
Yeah, she's totally cast to be Gabby. She's gonna be like emotional, and they
try
to make her funny, but she's not really funny.
Talking about how her boyfriend beats her up every single day and crying stuff like that.
Anyways,
I'm riding this train. He does 100%.
She needs money to give it to her boyfriend, so she's
number 15 is Kane for me. Kane. This guy just so boy. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, he could totally be funny. He like best case scenario. Who's the guy from 42 who was like awesome in the pre-merge?
40. Jonathan?
No, that's
Daniel
Strunk. Yeah.
Daniel is so fun to watch.
He was so awesome. See, this is the thing. Like 42's pre-merge was so fun, and then it just tanked. Like the season just got depressing when it went on.
He looks like Strunk. I'm just saying
that's me. Like best case scenario, he's Strunk, and he plays the game fun, and like he's a good narrator and whatever. Worst case is he's like just boring and like a soy boy and brings nothing to the cast, which is why I feel like he kind of has to be in this little bottom mid tier. So we'll see.
He lives in Saskatoon, so
That's what the hell did you just say? Anyways, underdog.
That's
go
a
ahead.
city in Canada.
At 15, I have Lauren. She's a mom and a teacher, and I feel like she's gonna mom-splain to everybody. And also, her hair is like 5 times the size of her head, and it's gonna get caught in all of those obstacle webs or whatever, and so she's not even gonna be able to get out, and she's gonna be stuck there.
Obstacle web, yeah.
Optical illusion. Anyways, so we have now number 15 first guy.
Me? 15. Hey guys, we're doing something a little different. I got Franny Marin. I don't know how to say it. When you call yourself Zesty in your bio, you can only be so high up on the list. Again, her cast looking like is what Kellen from Ghost Island. She literally looks exactly like her. And Kellen was terrible. I hated her so much. I hated the fact that she gaslighted the entire jury to vote against my.
I like how you talk about you hate Kellen. It's rating her.
Kellen freaking manipulated the jury into thinking Dominic's moves were mean and hurtful instead of good moves. And they got that freaking dude Wendell, who I don't like to win. I hate Wendell. Screw Wendell. Every single Wendell fan watching this, I hope your bed's slightly freaking cracked.
Yeah, get him, Sky. Get him tonight.
Yeah,
get him, Sky.
I hope both sides of your pillow are warm as hell. Anyway,
oh my god, that's a little too far there. Sky.
I would never wish that on my worst enemy.
I don't care, but
I would never wish that on Claire.
Big Dominic fan here. Anyway, she called herself Zesty. She's gonna be like people like, oh yeah, I freaking like women. I hate men. I want to shoot up men.
No, she has a boyfriend. I
want to go to that mall and just start shooting men.
No, with drugs.
No, Sky. I'm pretty sure I posted on Twitter something that she has a boyfriend, and then someone was like, "Wait, why do you have a boyfriend if you're queer?" And she's like, "Yeah, I know. It's totally against my brand."
Bruh.
What?
She's
brand. This is what I mean. So, for those who are watching, before we got on, I was talking to Bitter about Big Brother. I'm watching early Big Brother. I'm just now discovering it, and I love it because the people are so real. The casting was real, and the people felt like I think even more than the Survivor casting. There's no one on there who was just cast to be like a ridiculous crazy person. Like everyone was there because they're like a genuinely like regular and normal person that still has a crazy aspect to them. And like this is the opposite. Like who says it's not against it's not for my brand to date my boyfriend? Like that is the most irregular NPC thing that I've ever heard. That is the opposite of like what casting is supposed to be. Casting normal people. That's such an NPC thing to say.
That's like the vegan teacher just eating meat.
Yeah, you know what it is?
What are you doing with your life? Seriously.
She probably says she's gay because her boyfriend beats her up and she doesn't want to
be in a relationship. Okay, all right.
She doesn't want to be in the relationship anymore. Okay,
that's actually perfect for Yam Yam because you can just beat up the females that are already getting.
I would have respect for Yam Yam if he beat the shit out of some ladies.
All right, we're about to get
on the island for money. It's in a game.
Demonetized. No money.
Feel a bit.
All right, let's go. Number 15 for meme view, or is it Bitter?
I think it's me.
Okay.
So I got Matt Blankenship because this guy just says I'm boring as hell. Okay. Like you can just look at him. His last name is Blankenship. Like, come on.
Blank. Like you ain't
got. He literally looks like Rodrigo Blankenship.
The players he wants to be like.
that kicker.
He kind of reminds me of Kenny from Gabon.
Yeah,
that's Kenny. That's his look like.
That's because of the Asianness.
Yes,
exactly.
Yeah, I see that too.
Take off of his glasses and give him a different haircut. Boom, he's Kenny.
Take off the glasses, shave the
make him play like World of Warcraft for like 10 years.
League of Legends.
Yeah, League of Legends.
Super Smash Bros. Except IRL, like actually.
Yeah, it is Smash Bros. Everybody plays.
Smash Bros.
That's crazy.
Well, no, he wants to play like Yul and Marianne because of her goofiness. Marianne did not win because she was goofy and likable. That's not
I disagree with her. I think that in that game with that jury, that was her redeeming quality was with the jury.
No, she's annoying. It's not goofy or likable.
Why did she win then with the jury?
Because I'm not going to go back into that.
I can tell you why.
They were feeling a tad bit goofy when they were voting, so
she won because she's black and a female.
Okay, fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Number 15, meme.
Well, I guess me and Spencer are on the same wavelength because I also have Kane down here.
Right.
I think think Kane is going to be a really loud person, and like I think that could have rubbed some people the wrong way. And he also said that he like strikes me as someone that is not going to play the game, because he literally says like in his bio, I do not need $1 million. I just came here for the experience. That kind of like rubs me the wrong way.
Okay, that is not good at all.
No, I don't think in the bio, but in his like 1 minute video thing, he said that.
Well, okay, to be fair, like if I got on, I wouldn't be playing for the money. Like I would just play to make the season fun. Like I'd much rather my season be like a Kagiyan and not win than to like win a season like 39, like just a boring ass season.
I'd rather just win the money.
Yeah. I just think it would be so much more fun to play like Russell and lose than to play like Erica and win. That's just so like depressing to win like Erica. At least
Russell gets 100,000.
Right, exactly. Right.
I think Kane's going to be a more annoying version of Sammy. I think maybe.
Yeah. I mean, that's the thing, man. There were so many good people from last season. Like last season really was like a decent season.
We had a literal gang member. Like you cannot top that in casting.
A gang. He was gonna shoot you.
Yeah, but he was like the most sensitive gang member in the world.
we had a geriatric old man, a person with one leg, whatever Carla is.
A gang member with feelings. Like, come on, bro. Like, that's crazy, bro.
Remember when he kept talking about how he wanted to marry people, like his wife, to other castaways? Like, I'm gonna marry you, but you're not my wife. You're like my island wife. Huh? I'm from a gang.
We had a gang member and some gay members as well with Carla.
Yeah, he puts the gang member.
Yeah, he was definitely gang banging. If you know what I mean.
Whoa.
Just joking, Jesse. I like Jesse on the season. He cried a little too much, a little bit.
Jesse was.
No, Jesse totally definitely did it.
You know what I thought could have been great for the season though? They should have just brought back like a captain for like the last 3 seasons for like each team.
Well, they did that on Big Brother.
Yeah, well, Big Brother sucks.
Wait, what do you mean? I'm confused. Say it again.
Like they could have brought back like one person from each season to like be a captain of a different tribe.
Kind of like what Boston Rob and Sandra did.
Yeah, 41, 42, 43.
Gotcha. People haven't
because they would have picked the worst people. They would have picked Shan.
No, they should have got Jesse.
Marianne. They wouldn't have got Jesse. They would have got. They might have picked Jesse. They might have picked Jesse.
They probably would have gotten like Shan, Omar, and what like
and
Cody
Jesse, probably Jesse.
for 43.
Yeah. Would they have told the cast that they were players though, or wouldn't have? That's like the whole
that's true.
They're not.
No, they probably would pretend not to tell them, but then they would tell them. The old fake out, not fake out, fake.
Wow, I am very confused. But let's go on to my number 14. I got Matt. And I'm talking about the one that is not gay. The one that
which one's that?
Blankenship.
Yes, Blankenship. The one who looks like the guy who made the song "I'm Sexy and I Know It." This guy is the guy is he's very interesting. I don't know. He doesn't really bring much this season. He seems kind of like a dud. When I did my little like cast video where I talked about 44 being horrendous, I didn't really have much to say about this guy. He just seems like kind of an NPC. Hopefully he's not an NPC. Hopefully he adds something to the season, but that's about it.
Spencer, I want to ask you. So he says, days of riding coattails are over. Everyone is too good at the game. Do you agree with that statement of Modern Survivor?
I disagree. I think coattail riding will always serve you. You just have to make 1 or 2 big moves to have a chance with the jury. I think, especially if you're against 2 players that aren't like the best players of the season. Like, again, like we can kind of just do it with last season. Like, as long as you didn't go against Cody, Jesse, or Carla, you could beat just about anyone in that post merge with 1 or 2 good moves. Like
that's what I'm saying. I think it's the opposite. The coattail is the way to go now.
Yeah,
you just ride along into the end.
Because everyone is playing the game like okay, I'll give you an example. Like Kagiyan, it was Tony, maybe Spencer, maybe Cass, and just like everyone else is just playing the game like basic, just like my alliance, and that's it. And like nowadays, everyone's playing the game like those 3, but it's not fun because everyone is like that. So there's no betrayal because everyone's just constantly hopping. Like a betrayal means nothing nowadays because of the fact that everyone's trying to play super like schemy and genius, and like it doesn't have like the same weight. And I think that does really serve people, right? And I feel like
the Jesse and Cody, and that's why that was so good.
Right. And that's why it's so special now when we get it. And I think that's why floating helps you so much, is because nowadays there's no like bad thing about flipping on somebody because everybody does it now. There's no weight to it, which is kind of sad. But it's just how it is, I guess.
Dude, I can't wait to get to the point where players shake hands to form an alliance. I can't wait to flip on you. They both
right.
Each other.
I'm gonna vote you out tomorrow.
They have the other hand behind their back, just like fingers.
It's becoming too meta, bro. I don't like.
Yeah, like they'll like make an alliance, and then they'll be like, all right, like I'll see you later. And as soon as they turn around, they just flip them off to the camera. Ha ha, gotcha. like it's just so weird.
That's part of the 26-day thing. That's part with that because they're not really building that long of relationships.
True. Agreed.
Very true.
Yeah.
They just vote on their parchment. I lied.
We have number 14 for. In fact, I'm gonna speed this up. 14 and 13 for myself. So 13 is Heidi for me. I really have to go find Heidi because I really have no thoughts on her that I could remember. I don't remember
dress.
Yeah. Oh, this one. Yeah, she looks like my old Spanish teacher. She's just very crazy.
She says Latinx.
Yeah, my old Spanish teacher. My old Spanish teacher also talked about Latinx. So yeah.
Well, you got the bad Spanish teachers.
Yeah, I don't know, like Latinx is just so stupid, and I think that's kind of why I just put her in the bottom spot. She also, again, is just like older, and that's never really good. Like as far as like the stats go for winning the game, being over 40, it never really helps you that much.
Absolutely.
So
except for Gabler.
Gabler. So yeah, we'll see.
Gabler, my boy.
I'll say it the words I want to say.
I had Gabler down day one as winning. I was so happy.
Really?
My Discord name.
I was the guy in your comments saying Gabler's winning like every single video you made.
Really?
Yeah, you like Gabler is your profile pic.
Yeah, my name on Spencer's Discord server since like last May was Mike Gabler Enthusiast.
The only time he ever picked a winner right away, he didn't show up for any of the podcasts.
Yep, exactly. Yeah, exactly.
True.
So he's not going to pick the winner this year.
I might, maybe, I don't know.
But like, it's just like this, like stupid. Like these people. Like, why do you want to be on Survivor? It's not to win. It's not to have fun, and it's not to be a big character.
It's to prove how gay you really can be.
It's saying I want to continue to represent the Latinx and Latinas. And
what happened to the Latinos, bro?
Yeah, exactly.
That's what's weird is that she says Latinas still. Latinx is supposed to combine Latino and Latinas,
right?
But she's.
Do you think she like specifically?
She does it for the clout.
Wait, do you think she's talking about just everyone but men? Basically, she's saying like the people.
No, I just think she's stupid.
Yeah,
so
like or
she doesn't realize Latinx means that.
Yeah,
so she's just like, I'm hip. I know what the kids say.
Yeah, she's doing it for the cloud. For the cloud.
Yep, exactly.
Who's doing it?
It's just stupid. I mean, like
Heidi.
Every Latin person that I know has said that's the dumbest shit I've ever heard. Latinx.
Not don't know Heidi.
Not one person that I personally know has been like, oh yeah, I love Latinx. I'm a big fan. Like,
I live like deep
in the
south.
middle.
I'm one of them basically. Like I've never heard that word in my entire life ever been used seriously.
You never heard Latinx before?
No. I've never heard someone say it like seriously. Like, oh yeah, I'm part of the Latinx community.
It's crazy.
I'm down with them though. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm down with them.
You're down with the Latinxes?
Yeah.
Number 14. We're on for is it
14 and 13 for Underdog.
Yeah. There we go.
At 14, I have Zesty Franny. Another reason that I don't like her is that there's this really annoying girl at my school named Franny. So, like, not her
He's calling
her out. He is calling her out. Franny was our biggest fan. Now she's crying.
See, it's funny because, like, when, like, as this has started to grow, I there's a kid in my class who, like, he's like, oh, I see your name on Twitter all the time. People always calling you out. Like, I don't even get it. Like, your videos are awesome, and like they say that you're not black, but then like I like tell them, no, I'm in school with this kid. He's black, and I'm like, you know what? Just tell them I'm white secretly. You know, just go for it. Because I feel like that's more funny, and I feel like when people in our schools start to know about this, I feel like that's the funniest part because now Franny is gonna know that you're an op to her at school.
Yeah, I hope Franny doesn't find out.
Yeah, Franny knows that you're an op, an absolute.
One of the ops.
All right, and then 13, I have Claire, because Kanye hates her. So.
Oh whoa!
Is she Jewish?
Don't call out my man. Yeah. Like
that's crazy.
No, I'm saying Kanye hates her, so
I am saying
Kanye W.
Kanye's just a gay fish. He's not. He loves everybody.
No, this is a classic Kanye W. What are you talking about? Classic.
He likes fish.
Guys, go.
Me? Let's see. 14. I got Jamie Lynn Ruiz. Her profession is TikToker, so I wish I could.
Vegetable TikToker. That's even worse. How do you
TikTok
like Kyle
vegetables?
from Big
Brother. I think it'd be pretty easy to TikTok vegetables, honestly.
Yeah, pretty easy in my opinion.
Yeah, vegan teacher.
Literally free. If she gets paid for that, I wish I could do something that easy and have a job off it. She looks old, even though she's 35. She's probably like, oh yeah, I'm down with the kids. I say cool stuff. And then let me see. That was 13 at 14.
We have 13
I got Mr. Kane, Fritzler. That sounds like he wants to molest me, honestly.
Oh my gosh.
This guy's making some serious
accusations. Go to the worst accusation possible for everybody.
Bro, the last name
is me. Oh my
Fritzler,
God.
Bro. Like, if he's, I'm Fritzler. Like, no, bro, get away from me. I don't want to know you. Like,
never become a detective.
This guy is really making some jumps.
If Sky is correct, this will be the best season of Survivor.
Bro, I'm calling it right now, bro. Wait a couple
hope that Sky is not right for the safety of this.
People don't know Sky called the whole scooping thing years ahead of time.
Yeah,
right.
I was there. I was there in 2000. I don't know, man.
Guy
he also called the Dan thing in season 39.
Of course, yeah, I did. I'm like LeBron. He was basically. I'm like LeBron basically. I call everything. I'm telling you, but give it a couple of years, bro. Fritzler, he's gonna get arrested for inappropriate conduct.
Whoa.
if you know what I mean.
All right, so yeah, it's my turn.
14, 13 for bitter. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so at 14, I got Lauren Harp. She seemed pretty chill overall, but she just has like that generic, like a model look. Like she looks like a fake person, Just like she's not gonna win Survivor. She looks really very similar to Chanel, right?
Claire.
But has no Lauren.
Oh, this is Lauren. Okay, yeah.
She her face, I can see it in her face.
Yeah.
She seemed honestly kind of harmless, single mom.
Harmless is the perfect word to describe. She just seems like she's gonna add nothing to the season. Absolutely nothing.
She listens to podcasts and sermons online, so. She cares about God, if that's important to people, and she probably listens to Rob as a podcast, so she probably sucks.
Yeah, that's an L. She wants to resemble Erica from season 41's game.
Oh no!
If that is not again, I feel like I'm probably gonna say this maybe 2 or 3 more times, and I've said it once already. These are red flags. If you're in casting, this guy what's his name? Something Tannenbaum. Was it Eric Tannen? Something like that. Something stupid. What?
Tannenbaum.
His name is Jesse.
Yeah, Jesse Tannenbaum. If someone says that they want to play the game like Erica, that's the last person.
A lot of them said that.
Wait, they have a gang member doing their casting?
Yeah, no, I mean it feels like it, honestly. He's so degenerate with his casting choices. But yeah,
he just loves gay people, Spencer.
Right, yeah, that's exactly what it is. Yeah. He loves them. That's for sure. He probably is one. Anyway, so yeah, we got 14, 13.
Yeah, 13 for me.
Oh, 13 for you. Yeah.
Okay, so I have Kane Fritzler. One of his words to describe him is inclusive, so red flag.
I mean, I'm telling you, bro, give it a couple of years, man. I'm telling you.
He is definitely inclusive in who he targets. That's for sure.
This guy, this guy admitted in public that he wants to play like Zeke. So
I'm telling, bro, the red flags are there. Give it a couple of years. He's gonna be behind bars.
He's gonna get outed.
He's gonna be behind bars.
He's gonna be outed on the season.
Kane's the male Zeke.
Yeah. I could totally see it too. That's the thing. Is like this guy just. His favorite hobby is the Dungeons and Dragons, caring for his dog. I mean, he's harmless. He's harmless.
No, he probably likes modern Dungeons and Dragons. That's all.
He is not.
Hold on. One at a time.
Brian Heidick also loves to care for his dog.
And he does a very good job.
To give his dog attention. That's for sure.
Bro, did you say that?
Not good attention.
You say he's harmless, bro?
Harmless.
Bro, wait till the kids come around, bro. He won't be harmless.
This kid is off the rocker today, bro. He's off the perky.
I'm calling it. Okay.
You call it there, partner.
You made that a solo show where you call their alleged crimes they took commit.
Bro, he's from Moose Jaw. Like that is his hometown. Is
Moose Jaw. 14 and 13. No, yeah, for me. Yeah.
Okay, so I think I'm agreeing with Spencer again here. I have a Heidi at 14th. She just kind of seems like a really old person that's not going to perform well in challenges.
Yeah.
Is she old? She's old, right?
43.
Right, she's older.
Yeah, that's pretty much like she's probably going to die soon.
I love it.
And then I don't really have anything else to say about her except that she's old and probably is bad at challenges.
Sky said that about what he said about Heather, right?
Heather,
yeah.
And
she's still alive, Sky. So who's laughing now?
I will be laughing. Okay, I shouldn't say what
that's crazy, bro. Anyways,
at 13th, I got Dr. Josh.
Josh.
Something about the man gives me the creeps. I don't know what it is exactly, but
give it a couple of years.
He's like a weirdo. I think this is like the actual time that I think Sky
said give it a couple of years, but
yeah.
This guy's accusing everybody.
I think Josh is. I think Sky's right about Josh here. Josh just gives me the freaks.
I think
about to get one
Josh
right.
and Yamil, like both of them.
Put them in the same room. So
are they on the same tribe? Because I feel like that's a duo waiting to happen. Josh and Yamil.
It's not the duo that we want to see. It's a duo they're gonna not put on TV.
I think the reason this season is gonna be so popular is because Yam Yam and Josh are gonna kiss.
But doctors in the past have done pretty well, like Mike in my Heroes versus Hustlers. So I don't know, he could go far. I don't really see him going past 13th though.
Isn't Josh married though? Never mind, I take it back.
Josh is married to who?
One of the gay guys had a husband, so.
Just because he's married doesn't mean he can't catch a case. You know what I'm saying?
Are you saying like as in past tense he doesn't have a husband anymore?
No, I'm saying like he won't. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt that he will not.
Is Josh the one that did like his interview with his husband? Is that?
No shot, bro. That's crazy, bro. We got 11 and 12. Me.
That's you.
All right, 12. I got Maddie. We kind of talked about her already, so I'll save us some time. We've also talked about Claire in great detail. Maddie's the girl who her entire life centered around the fact that she was able to pull apparently some sort of ridiculously attractive man at NYU, which is questionable because there's no evidence of such happening. And then we have Claire, whose entire personality is that she's black and Jewish. That's literally her entire bio.
And queer.
And queer. Yep. So we'll see. Yeah.
It's hard to do.
Mm-hmm.
Underdog.
At 12, I have the vegetable TikToker. Because how is that going to help you with your...
That sounds really wrong for the vegetable TikToker.
Vegetable TikTokers.
She'll know what vegetables they can eat on the island.
Eggplant.
Yeah. Hey, yo.
Anyways, go ahead.
Jeez.
Okay, 11.
I'm sure that's what Yami will be eating.
Yep,
bro.
That's right.
Except it's not going to be the fruit. It's going to be
the fruit.
Well, it will be a fruit.
It's going to be Jeff Probst's.
Jeff Probst is crazy.
Whoever owns that plant will be the fruit.
The proof is in the pudding.
Yeah. 12.
The pudding.
Who's
I'm doing 11. I have Josh.
Okay.
So he says he's a surgical podiatrist.
Oh.
That means he cuts open people's feet. Like this dude.
Give it a couple years.
Give it a couple years.
Cuts open people's feet with like permission though, right?
He doesn't have permission.
Surprisingly, they pay him for it.
Feet. Like that's crazy.
Non-consensual cutting is crazy. Anyways, Sky.
That's always gonna win.
Your 11 and 10.
Yeah, everyone wakes up without feet.
My 12 and 11. Right? Yeah. 12. I got Heidi, Miss Latinx herself. She needs a Kleenex. Ooh, bars. So I'm not getting that much from her. Honestly, I look at her. I'm like, whatever. And then my 11, another one, Sarah Wade. It's just you look boring. You probably are boring.
Okay.
And those were the nothing necessary there.
Fair.
Your name's Sarah Wade. I hope you back.
11 and 12. Bitter.
Okay, so I also have Heidi at 12. Besides the whole Latinx thing, she also talks about. I'm never gonna stop saying it because it's an embarrassing term to say.
Latinx. It sounds
Latinx to you, boy.
Nah, Latinx is funnier.
Spencer is trying to correct you because he's a minority, so he actually knows how it is.
Exactly.
You need to listen to him.
You
need to acknowledge.
Well, I feel ganged up right now.
You need to.
I will acknowledge my white male privilege.
It is Black History Month. You can't be doing this right now, bro. So,
yeah. So I had somebody on Twitter to tell me that, like blah blah, like you don't have the right to talk on like these issues about like race. I'm like, are we silencing Black voices during Black History Month? Let's just say there wasn't a good comeback to that.
You're asking me, yes.
Exactly. True.
Okay, so Heidi talks about she got the big yellow dress. It's very nice.
Mm-hmm.
She doesn't like rude people, so I guess she's not going to be fans of us.
Definitely.
She wants to represent those people that may sound different and may look different. Well, Heidi, you look different. So
You look pretty
Congratulations.
11, I have Jamie Lynn Ruiz. I didn't do much reading on her. You guys seem not to like her. She seems like a harmless mother type who will not make it very far. And I don't know how she got this far up on my board, but there she is.
All right, bet.
W.
11,
Okay. My 12th, I have Franny. I think Franny could actually play like a decent game, but I think she won't be good at managing her threat level, kind of like what was her name? Ellie last season.
Yeah, Ellie. Yeah, I actually have that for somebody. I think somebody else is gonna play like Ellie from last season.
Yeah.
But God, yeah.
And then my 11th is Danny. I think
bro, what?
Like, the first time, like when Danny loses a challenge, he's out of the game. And I think Brandon will be able to beat him at the challenges, like in a challenge. And I think they're just going to vote Danny out for being a physical threat.
Fair. All fair. It's all fair. All right, we got number. I'm actually gonna do a little a three for here. So we're gonna do 10, 9, and 8. 10, I got Franny. 9, I got Lauren. 8, I got Massa himself, Danny. For me, I think the important thing here is Franny has to be last out of the 3. Lauren, like I said, absolute like the worst casting choice. I think out of this whole cast. Like, what is she at? Like, look at her. She's the most boring person here.
That's cool.
And she's like from a W state in Texas, and yet she's still just like what? Like
she lacks the
Texas. You're telling me she's from my hometown, boy?
Her whole personality is that she has kids. Like, great, awesome.
But she has kids.
Yeah, she has.
Take her kids.
Don't say anything, Sky.
Oh no!
Leave that single mom alone.
Give it a few years.
She's gonna catch a case.
Give it a few years.
That's crazy. But yeah, so I don't know. To me, she's just like a complete non-cast. Like, you might as well put like no one in her spot. It'd be easier. And then Massa, of course, like I can only put him so high because he's so base. So there's no way he's gonna win. Like, you just can't like jinx him and stuff like that. So we'll see.
All right.
Underdog. When are you gonna let it go after me?
At 10, I have Heidi. I also don't really know what to say about her. At 9, I have Rodrigo Blankenship. And then at 8, I have Yamil. Like, I do think we need to give it a few years with him, but like,
I'm telling you.
I just have a feeling that people are gonna, for whatever reason, I don't know if he's gonna like do some shady stuff to like college admission scandal his way to the merge or something, but like, I feel like he could go decently far, and he's probably gonna get like a Marianne type edit. But like,
I could totally see that too. Yeah,
there's
more edit.
There's no way that he could win. Like, if he,
disagree. I think for me, like Erica kind of broke it, and Marianne completely shattered it. Where it's like now, like the annoying fan favorite can win now, which is like that's what it's
fan favorite.
Bro, if he wins, I will donate my left nut to the Make-A-Wish.
Wait, Marianne was the fan favorite?
Who's favorite?
That's the direction you want it to be. The
Spencer loves Marianne.
Right,
You'll find a
Oh, right. Yeah. Because that makes sense.
Right. Deep to my heart. But I think it really did like change everything, because like usually the annoying person who production gives like that fan favorite edit to, who you're supposed to like, that person never wins, right? It doesn't line up with the winner. So to see her win was very confusing. I think now anything goes, especially with Erica winning too. So we'll see. We got number 10 through 8 for you. Sky, maybe?
Yep, Sky.
Yeah, I think so. Let me see what I got here. So I already did. Okay. So 10 through, what is it, 8?
Yes.
All right, 10, Molly, aka My Boyfriend Beats Me. 9, I put Kellen Wigger. I think she. Sorry.
Don't die before I had her. That won't be right.
That's the sound of the Eagles choking in the Super Bowl.
Why is it gotta be Eagles? Sky's a He's the one choking over there.
No,
Dak Prescott pitcher. It's the Eagles.
No, bro. that was my. I'm sorry. That was my impression of Kellen when she almost freaking died from overdose. Let me see.
Oh my god.
I think she could actually make a pretty. I think like she might be the fan favorite because people are like, oh, lady that rubs rocks against her skin, cool.
I do love
drugs. I like those.
Rocks are like her drugs now. And then let me see, number 8. I got Helen Lee. Asian women don't have a good track record on Survivor, but
you take that back.
I'm not because it's true.
Kenny did very good.
I said women. I said Asian.
Sorry, Kenny.
I think Kenny was like the only good player that season, actually.
He was the only good player.
No, Crystal Cox.
Came in Crystal.
She wasn't she like a marathon runner? Was the last person up the mountain?
Crystal Cox, my favorite black woman of Survivor.
Crystal Cox, Fletcher Cox.
Even above Alicia, and that's
forgets you. Go home. Goodbye.
Even above Mary Ann. Wow, dude. That's...
No.
You gotta be racist.
Mary Ann played a game that wasn't Survivor.
She played like Minecraft.
Yeah, Survivor Diet.
She played Survivor Diversity Politics.
That Survivor was Zero. Survivor died when
Survivor Zero Sugar. Yeah, it's not
but Sugar is good on Survivor.
That's great. Like, anyway, so Ned 10 black people. 10 through 8.
What?
Well, here's a good segue. Speaking of black people, at 10, I have Josh Wilder.
Yes, sar. That's what I meant.
Yeah. Him saying little gay black boy really threw me off when I read the little part, and I was like, oh, okay.
Like, why you talking about so little?
Give it a couple years.
Give it a couple years, guys. Give it a couple years.
I'll give him the benefit. I hate when people bring up like their minority status for why they need to play. So, like you said earlier, Spencer.
Yeah, money, character. That's it. Those are the only reasons you need to be there, for the money, the character, the strategy, or the experience. To be there for some political reason is so stupid.
One of the reasons he said he'll win Survivor is because he grew up a gay black man in Ohio. I didn't know Ohio had a lot of things against gay black
Ohio
men.
hates black people.
Hey, bro, just being from Ohio automatically puts you at an advantage.
There's like 2 people from Ohio, though. I think
it's like 3. I think maybe that's crazy.
Okay, so next I gotta find her. Maddie. Okay, so Maddie, I was reading her. I'm like, okay, she's pretty generic. Her bio at least. And I was like, okay, but she seems nice enough. I kind of like her. And then she brought up mansplaining, and then red flag. She's done.
Is that the one that her boyfriend beats her up?
Yeah. Well, no. To me, I think her boyfriend's probably a big simp soy boy if he lets his girlfriend talk about mansplaining.
Yeah, facts. You got to put that to an end right.
That means he means he sits in the back and lets her do all the talking. She's a queen. Wherever she says goes.
No, he definitely beats her up.
And I bet he probably tells her all of her bad jokes are funny.
Yep, I'm sure.
Oh, what a terrible man! What a terrible
insanity.
Terrible.
But yeah, so
and then
like an 8.
Yeah, at 8, I got, where is he? Matthew. Yeah, he's the other gay guy. Okay. He said he wants to play like Shan and Ben.
Bro,
I hate that combo.
Those could not be
That's
further,
such a weird
apart.
Oh, he also brings up he likes Survivor because of the amazing.
Does he want to make an all-black alliance without being black?
Yeah, Shane is crazy. Shane is crazy.
You know that's coming though, meme, right? Like there's gonna be a white guy who wants to create. I think
I identify as black.
A recent Big Brother, like a white gay guy was like, I want to help the minorities that are like not white. That's like insane. It's gonna happen.
The minorities aren't white.
Number 10 through 8 meme view.
My number 10 is Yam Yam.
Okay.
And this is like the episode where like they have 2 tribals back to back, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I think a lot of people kind of like Yam Yam go out here. Like we had Roxroy, who was kind of goofy, and then Ryan. I think Yam Yam kind of fits into that like character arc of like being like the goofy person.
Yeah, I think it's 10th and 9th that they go back to back.
Yeah,
I think yeah.
Because there's 8 people left, and then after that I have the gay Matthew.
Okay.
I hope they call him out in the season.
They
right at the bottom of the screen. They tell him apart.
I think we're calling regular Matthew like.
He seems like the type of guy to hate being called gay Matt because he seems actually pretty based.
And then they call the other Matt straight Matt.
The reason I have gay Matthew here though is because I think there will be like an all-girl alliance that forms there and just takes him out.
Damn.
Gay Matt is pretty.
And then
we'll call him Matthew if you want to.
And then at 8th, I think Sarah gets
blanket
out of the game.
Yeah,
I can see that.
Yeah,
maybe by like an idol player or something, but I don't like.
Yeah. When is the last time
wait, do you have Sarah at 8? Is that what you're talking? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. Sorry, I have Sarah at 8th.
So then we have. Okay, next I'm trying to think. We have to manage 7 through 1. How about we do 7, 6, and 5 next, and then we'll do 3 and 4, and then 1 and 2 separate from both each other.
Okay.
All right, 7, 6, and 5. I got Yam Yam at 7. Again, obviously, Yam Yam is like goofy and like it's pretty easy to roast this guy. I mean, he looks like an absolute clown. But I mean, compared to like these other casting choices, like compared to like your like, I'm trying to think like Laurens of the world and Franny's. Like he's at least something. Like we'll see, I guess. But yeah, Brandon Cottum, not Cotton, Cottum.
Hey guys, we're past.
What are you trying to
say?
Yeah, he's interesting. He played in the NFL. I guess it's not really a bad thing to like for them to.
He was a practice squad member. He wasn't that good. I was better than him probably.
Yeah, I mean it's like I've never like we haven't really had like an athlete yet be like a real just complete dud on a cast. I think to this point. So I guess that doesn't really hurt that much.
What about that one guy?
Who you said what?
Johnny Rocker, whatever his name was.
I mean, he definitely
wasn't a dud. I mean, he was probably like one of the more entertaining pre-merge.
I mean,
he
true. Honestly, yeah.
My favorite quote is from Jeremy saying he did all that homosexual stuff.
Yeah, he got it wrong. Yeah, he was saying all that homosexual stuff. You know,
Jeremy's based.
Yeah. So, and the last person I have is Gay Matt. You know, because it's Gay Matt, and that's it. Yeah. So yeah.
Nice.
Number 7 through 6 again. Underdog. Go. I hate you so much. Anyways, so yeah.
Wait, what did I do?
Anyways, go ahead.
Okay, at 7 I have Kane. Actually, 7 through 5 are like all like the basic people that I have no opinions about, which is really sad that like the people that I have no opinions about are this high on my list. But like,
shows how bad the cast is.
Yeah. So 7 I have Kane. I don't know. You guys seem to hate him. I don't really see that much of a problem with him, but I feel like he's just gonna be mid. 6 is Sarah. And then 5 is Maddie. Again, like two basic white girls. I don't know. Okay. I don't even know how to tell them apart.
Oh, I hate white people.
I actually do think see, like in my video, I actually said I thought Maddie was one of the duds of the cast, along with Claire and I think somebody else who is completely irrelevant. But to me, I kind of changed my mind now. Like looking at her bio, she seems like maybe like a Gabby type. Of course, Gabby's still not the best character to watch, but she's at least not a dud. Right. But Gabby's by far not.
All my homies hate Gabby. Sorry.
Gabby's not a dud though. Gabby. So I think it's better than nothing. But then again, who knows? You got number, what is it, 7 through 5?
Yeah. Let's see, 7 through 5. 7 I got let's see, Lauren Harp. Okay. So literally have no opinions about her. She's all right.
The one that's a complete dud. Nothing added to the cast.
Not like too bad looking though, so at least there's that. Like, at least she's not ugly, so you know. Number 6, I got Gay Matthew. And number 5, I got Blankenship.
You have who at number 5?
Blankenship. I'm just calling Blankenship now.
I just call him straight.
Reduce confusion.
I'm gonna call him shooting blanks.
I'm shooting blanks on the table.
You can just call him Matt and then call like Matthew Gathew instead.
No, just call him Gay Matt.
No, I like Gathew.
I like Gathew.
Yeah, Gay.
I also like Gay Matt. I like both. Can we use both?
I like Gathew because I made it.
We'll see. Number 4 is no. Hold on.
It's my 7 to 5.
Yeah.
All right. So at 7, I got Helen, who says the most annoying thing, where she says, "It's so surprising that a show about deception has talked about real world conversations and society's most pressing issues." So, yeah, she also compares herself to Erica, and she even admits because they're both Asian and small.
I just that sentence you said at the start was just I didn't even see that when I was doing my casting. That just sounds like directly out of like a critical race theory classroom. That's disgusting.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Meme View.
Well, no, I still got a name other too.
Okay, you go slower.
Sorry, Spencer.
You go slower.
Okay, so then I got Brandon Cottam. He seems very generic, but you know, he'd probably be good at challenges. And then 5, I have Claire, who, you know, bringing up identity politics about herself right away. She, something that confused me, says one of her favorite hobbies is sleeping, but later on she says she likes to do anything to make her feel alive. So
actually, just the one thing that makes her unconscious.
That must be suicidal, then, right? Like that.
I will say there's one positive though. She says you can do whatever you want as long as you recognize it and own it. So I'm cool with that.
Hold up. That could be twisted really bad.
Well, yeah, it's like she's saying if you're racist, but you
wait a couple years.
Give it
I'm more like Wait a couple months.
Wait a couple months. That's
wait a few days into
the game.
You say wait a few gays.
Wait a few gays.
Yeah,
That's
wait
crazy.
a few gays.
Me and you. I need your 7 through 5. Please.
At 7th, I have Carson. I think he's just going to be too big of a jury threat, kind of like Christian in his season.
Right. I'll talk about Carson later, but I agree. I think Carson is like the hope for the season.
I think he might get like 1 or 2 idle plays, but sooner or later he's definitely not making it to the end though. There's no way Carson's going to the end. And then at 6th, I also have Brandon at 6th. I think he could like have a pretty good immunity run, but as soon as he loses immunity, he's going to be out of the game. Yep, and then I have Jamie. And I literally forgot who Jamie was. So.
She's like the Susie Smith lookalike.
Oh. Jamie Lynn Ruiz. You don't remember her? She's the one that takes pictures of her plants.
Oh, okay. See, she's gonna be good at Survivor because there's plants on the island.
Right, exactly.
That's why she's going at number 5 because she's so good at the game.
Okay. Number and then top. Okay, now I need to do my 4 and 3.
Yep.
Okay, I got Bruce at 4. Again, he just seems kind of basic. I know he's.
You think they're gonna keep a dead person till Final 4, Spencer?
I think honestly, dead Bruce is better than the other.
He's gonna lose fire.
He has him at 4 because then he's gonna go to the fire making challenge and he's just gonna get cremated.
Oh, literally, that's pretty good.
Dead body to the fire.
Yeah. I mean, to be honest, like the 14 people below him. I mean, I feel like a dead person's better than the 14 people below him. So we'll see. And then I have Helen Lee at 3. For one simple reason, she says she's gonna be like Erica, and Erica won the game, and Helen Lee to me is like the perfect new school winner. Like is gonna do nothing on this season and still somehow at least get close to winning. I mean, I really hope she doesn't win, but we'll see.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Gives me those vibes of like a person who shouldn't win. So therefore, I have to put her high because in this new era, people who shouldn't win the game, except for Mike.
That's why I put Danny pretty low.
Yep, agreed. All right, number 3 and 4 from everybody. So let's go start with underdog.
Wait.
I have Gathu at 4.
Okay. Gath.
Yeah, I don't know. He seems like he's gonna be a good player, but then again, in like preview, like the first 30 seconds, he like falls off a cliff, and then he's about how he's gonna keep playing. He has one arm, so he's probably like literally gonna get his arm amputated on the show. And
there's no way that would be like the end of Survivor. That'd be ridiculous.
No one on Survivor cast anymore is chat enough to get their arm removed on the season and stay
there's
on.
No way.
Yeah.
Old season Survivor, yes, not anymore.
Yeah, no.
I'm pretty sure
I feel like Tom Westman would totally like get his arm cut off.
Yeah, scooping for all of his faults would have removed his arm probably.
He would have done it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Russell and then removed both of his arms just to win a season.
Yep.
At 3, I also have Helen for like basically the same reasons as Spencer. I don't know. She just gives off like winner vibes, and like out of all of the women in this cast, which like most of them seem like duds, I feel like she's the most likely to win.
Yeah.
And I feel like there might be a lot of feminists.
Again, it's just it really feels like a repeat of Erica and Marianne, and when there's like a female winner, they're usually not playing the game very hard. So
I feel like there might be some men on the jury wearing feminist shirts.
Yeah.
I hope we can get all matching ones for the jury. That'd be nice.
Yeah. So we got 4 and 3 for Sky.
Let me see. 4, I've got Carson. I thought he was a gay when I first saw him. I'm just gonna put that.
Me too.
Wait, he's not?
No, he's not. And then simply because I literally forgot to put him on the list, and I just remembered now. Number 3 is Josh. I literally just forgot to put him on the list.
Ain't no way this bro thinks a toe sucker is gonna come in third.
I don't think he is. I just forgot to put him on the list when I was making. I forgot
bro.
one person.
This guy's back in the toe sucker.
That is
Micah Parsons likes toes. Okay, so if Micah Parsons likes, it's okay. Okay. Anyway,
that makes it sound worse the way you said
that. I forgot to put. There was someone on the list. And I literally couldn't find who it was until now. It was Josh. I forgot to put him on, so I put him at 3. Unfortunately, he looks like Jeremy from 37. Jeremy was annoying as hell. So I hope he doesn't like him. Other than that, I really got nothing to say about him. He's probably gonna touch him his feet. Get Dan Spielode, if you will. So.
Dan Spielode is crazy, bro.
So it's very weird that Sky and me both kind of just randomized our list, and we both have a lot of similar matches. I also have Carson at 4. So I have highlighted that I thought Spencer would really like. Studied the evolution of game theory within Survivor. So,
Ugh, it's disgusting. Anyways, go ahead.
Then he also mentions, like, I always have to bring this up. He mentions like his favorite hobby, Settlers of Catan, Minecraft, and Civ 5. Those are the most basic ass bitch games and
Minecraft
things in the world.
Minecraft is your favorite hobby. Not going outside and making friends, making memories. Minecraft is your favorite.
He has his mom. He's been training to find idols. He has his mom hide it like a chest.
Oh my god!
I think this is going to be the first time that this guy's ever touched grass in his life.
Well, he's going to be on sand. So
there's a lot of grass in Minecraft, actually.
Yeah, he's touched online grass a lot.
Yeah.
And then for 3, I have Danny Massa because I guess he's better than a lot of other people.
Massa Freeman.
Fair. We got number 4 and 3 for Meme View.
At 4, I have Caroline.
Like the movie?
Yeah. I think the drug addiction just will get to her and she has to quit the game at the final 4.
Caroline. Yeah, she's drugs.
And then
anyways,
I also forgot to put this person on the list. So at final 3 we got Claire. Just totally forgot they were a person's game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
no, they are.
So for no other reason, that's why they're on the final 3.
Anyways, yeah. 1 and 2 for me. Everything else on the list I really don't actually have a real opinion on. I just had to put them in a random order. But these I actually do think these are the 2 best players going in. I think Carson at 2 and I have Sarah at 1. Sarah, because she's the whole therapist thing, and that always kind of pans out, I feel like, on Survivor. Honestly, the worst therapist is probably someone like Ellie. And Ellie's only issue was her threat level and the fact that her and Janine checked through Mike's bag and didn't keep him as an ally. I mean, other than that, Ellie was running the game up to that point along with Sammy. I mean, we had Sammy and Ellie back to back for 1 and 2 for all those weeks. So if Sarah can do that and just keep her threat level down, I really see similarities between her and Ellie. And then as far as Carson goes, again, I just think obviously he has those Christian vibes. Not really so much gameplay wise, but just character wise, I really do think Carson is the hope here to try and carry this cast for it to be some sort of great season. Like all of the great season have like a narrator, a big character who is just everyone can agree is a great narrator. And I feel like you're gonna need Carson to really come in clutch here. In all seriousness, I really think these 2 people have to be really, really good casting choices, along with maybe a few others. And really these 2 need to be tolerable, along with maybe I'd say Yam, Matthew, and Massa. I feel like for this season to get on its feet and at least have a chance, you really need these people to come in clutch and at least be somewhat likable. So I have these 2 at number 1 and 2.
Aaron Spencer say Massa's wild, honestly.
Massa, underdog 1 and 2.
At 2 I have Massa, and at 1 I have Brandon. Let's go, Brandon! It's gonna be my motto for this season. I think Danny's probably not gonna win, but he just seems like a beast. He could follow a Jonathan trajectory and maybe get taken out in fire or something. But Brandon, I think it's time for a professional athlete to win Survivor. So let's go, Brandon.
Let's go, Brandon.
I like it.
Number 1 and 2, Scott.
Days never finished. Massa's got me working.
That's crazy.
Have y'all never watched South Park? Okay.
Yes.
So never 2, I got Brandon Cotton. Sorry about that. Cotton. He says he's a Renaissance man. Now, do I know what that means? Hell no. But I'm gonna.
You know what that means?
He wears night armor in his free time.
What does Renaissance man mean? What does it mean? What does it mean, Bitter?
It means he's like the jack of all trades. He's like the man's man. That's it.
He likes men?
Oh, exactly. You got it.
I mean, that's like throw a dart. You hit someone on Survivor who likes men. So.
Yeah. So anyway, Brandon, he's at my number 2, and then like I said, I got my voice is disappearing. I got Massa at number 1. He's gonna come in clutch.
Who is Massa? I'm so confused.
Danny Massa.
Danny Massa. It's his last name, and of course, Massa sounds similar to Master.
Okay, I didn't.
That's how you know the people that happen to.
Oh wait, I didn't know that's what you guys were doing. That's racist.
No, yeah, right.
The people that happen to be working on the fields that didn't get paid, sometimes
it just happened to.
They're paid in love, Sky.
Definitely not.
Love and experience for future. Yeah, you know.
I thought you guys were talking. I thought you guys were saying NASA, so I thought you were talking about Carson.
No. We're Massa. No. Dan, I think Danny. I've never heard his interview. Never. I just looking at him. He's a firefighter, I think, right? So
yeah,
I'm literally about to lose my voice. That Tom Westman. He's like Tom Westman. Exactly. Like him.
Yep.
So
all right, number 1 and 2. Bitter.
All right. So wait, we say 1 first.
2.
Okay, so 2, I have Carolyn Wigger, just because that last name is hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
So also, I said this on Twitter, that she's a drug counselor. It would have been nice to have her on the Jackson season. She could have counseled him.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And at number 1, I have Bruce. Everyone's been shitting on my man Bruce. He just seemed like the
dead body's gonna win Survivor.
He's the chillest guy on this season, from what I can read.
He's gonna be mad at that.
He's gonna be calm. That's for sure.
Yeah,
he's gonna be calm. That's for sure.
If any alpha male can win a modern season Survivor, it's gonna be Bruce. He's just gonna be chill. He's gonna be the third guy in your alliance. He's gonna make the right alliance. He's not gonna be your master mover. He's not gonna be Massa.
He's not gonna be moving either.
He has the
I don't know, but
race card to play.
I don't think he's going to be chill.
He's too chill. He won't do the race card.
From him, you know.
Yeah, but
his heart pressure is going to stay level the entire season. I can tell you that.
Even when his arm's being ripped apart, you know.
He could pull the Colin Kaepernick because his parents are both white and say my life's oppressed and everything. But I don't think he's going to do that.
Wait, Colin Kaepernick's parents are both white?
Yeah.
Wait, really?
I think he's adopted.
Oh yeah. I was about to say
that guy. Anyway,
Math ain't mathin', bro.
But no, Bruce. I think Bruce is chill. He's gonna win.
All right,
Bruce, please don't screw it up. Don't make me disappointed in my pick, please.
We will have to see. And then meme view.
Okay, I got some real obscure picture. If I'm being completely honest.
Let me see.
But hey, Mike Gabler won last time, and I was right. So
all right.
Okay, so in second place, I got Lauren. Okay, I think.
Oh
Lauren,
my god!
I think Lauren is just a really chill. They just seem chill. I think they seem like a less annoying version of Marianne to me.
Yeah,
a lot less.
Lauren is either the winner and she's gonna get a really chill edit and she's gonna be a constant person, or she's a complete dud. There's nothing else.
She wants to play like Erica Spencer. She says that in her bio.
I see the only good edit I can see her getting is the winner one, because she's the mom and she's doing it for her boys and blah blah. Any other edit for me is just complete. I don't even know. She's just complete non-character. Yeah, tomfoolery.
So, my number 1. Okay, you guys. Okay, it's Matt Blankenship,
bro.
I think he's gonna be like Owen, but actually play a good game. He's gonna.
That's because they're both Asian. He's being racist, guys.
No, is Owen Asian?
Bruh.
No,
I'm zooming in on the eyes. I'm looking.
I just think he's gonna play a good game. I don't know. Hey Spencer, remember when you said in your video that there was no way Gabler won? Take that.
True. Yeah, I did say that. When you're on the internet, you say silly stuff. But at the same time.
But convinced me. I want to put Blankenship in number 1 too.
I would like to say I've never been wrong. So
I've never been wrong in my entire life, actually.
Have you seen the video? I just seen your video, Spencer. You should watch.
At least I didn't put a dead person in my number 1.
I didn't either. I just changed it. I put Blankenship. You convinced me.
Okay,
let's go.
No, I'm just joking. Bruce is my guy. You're number 1, Bruce.
All right. Last thing before we head out here, or actually, last thing before we do our little round of going on to each other's universes. My question is right now: if you get a gun to your head, aside from shooting yourself or turning the gun on yourself or shooting the person who was holding the gun,
it's a lot of scenarios.
Who is your winner pick with no context, absolutely nothing? If you had to bet on somebody. I'm just trying to be logical here. I'm gonna go Helen Lee. She just really reminds me of Erica, and I feel like they would totally love that. Underdog.
Huh.
Just winner pick right now.
Massa.
Okay. Sky.
I was gonna say Helen Lee too. It's probably gonna bite me in my ass, but
all right. Bitter.
I would say Helen, but to be different, I'm gonna say Yam Yam.
Yam Yam. Wow. Okay. Yeah. Honestly, with the whole inspirational thing, I could totally see it being Yam Yam is the winner and he overcome blah blah all that stupid stuff. Meme view.
Mike Gabler, not probably Caroline because of her story.
True. Honestly, I think the winner has to have a huge story here based on the whole inspirational thing.
They cast everybody with sad backstories now. They'll
right.
Out.
Which is the issue is like so the fact that the person has to have a really big story, like that isn't even really a thing anymore because everyone has a giant story.
How story can this be? I was born at a young age and I'm Asian.
They like
I smoked crack.
They literally cast for trauma now instead of actual characters. Who has the most trauma? Like that's just I hate it. Anyways,
my dad used to be the shit out of me. Can you give me fun of Survivor, please?
It's not good enough. You're white.
All right, Underdog. Underdog. What's going over there in the Underdog universe?
Bro, it ain't a universe. It's a freaking black hole.
The black hole is crazy. Speaking of black, that's crazy too. Go ahead. Can we expect anything on any of your channels anytime soon, Underdog? I'm guessing the answer is
no.
Awesome. Okay. I figured I still wanted to give you the chance. Sky, what's going on over there in Sky Winter Universe?
We're doing dry spout. It's like 1 month since I uploaded a video. I got a banger coming out. Anyway, I just hit 18,000 subscribers. So thank guys for
Congratulations.
that. New videos popping off. It's at like 70K already. You know, we up right now. We up right now.
We up. You know what I'm saying? She broke out with me. Nah.
Also, speaking of black holes, Black History Month. Everyone support. You know,
it's kind of weird that the first episode starts the day after Black History Month.
It's got to be racist.
It's because Bruce dies immediately. They can't have Bruce dying during Black History.
You think the first person voted out is black?
Yeah,
because it's Bruce. He dies.
That is some like high chess move, 4D chess.
With 4D Peridium chess.
Best 4D Peridium chess moves.
We can't have Survivor Air and a black person get voted out.
It's Black History Month.
Zane Knight Peridium moves. That's crazy. All right, Bitter Jur, what's going on in the Bitter universe? Any chance you could give?
I don't want to promise because I know I disappoint everybody, so I'm not gonna. But
that's so sad.
I'm not saying there's no ideas that I want to do, so there's possibility.
I'm just leaving the door open.
Have you recorded anything yet for a video?
I did record something last season, and I just never uploaded it because it was too late.
I think because I'm gonna go on a limb here and speak for the viewers. Post it anyways. Doesn't matter if it's the highest quality. People want to know what you think. Aside from this podcast and on your own platform, your content's awesome, man.
I have a question real quick. Should I put comments about last season before I cover this season if I do?
I think you should definitely just start with this season. There's no point in going back. As far as doing YouTube and stuff like that, I feel like current events is always better than going to the past. Right. Meme View.
Yeah, I'll try to be uploading a video every after every episode of this train wreck of a season. Oof, and I also upload videos on different topics too if you're interested in that. Yeah.
Awesome. All right, guys, well, go check out Meme View. He's a special guest for this episode. Maybe you guys will see him back later in this season. Again, like none of this happens without you guys. Literally nothing. We're just a bunch of guys talking into weird microphones. We're gonna continue with daily content. This is the first day of daily content. You guys will be seeing this on Sunday before the episode airs, and up until the end of the season, you're gonna be getting a video almost every day, except for Saturdays, a video every single day. Which is a scary thought for me that it's kind of starting back up, but I also love it because although this show can suck a lot, it can also be really, really fun. So yeah, that's it, guys. I'll talk to you guys in the next video when I actually talk about how bad this cast is because it's really fun to talk about that. All right, peace.